Some may say fall is the best season for fashion, and I would have to agree. So here are my fall fashion trend predictions for 2025. I'm going to be posting this when it's already fall, but I think I've taken some time to kind of just assess the fall fashion because I feel like it's been so warm, especially in Canada, which is so random, in Toronto specifically, that I literally have still worn shorts because it's 25 degrees. So I feel like it's actually gonna be cold this week, so I feel like this is the perfect time to film and post this video. If you didn't already know, I moved to Toronto. I have a job at a fashion magazine as a social media editor, so that's a little life update for you if anyone cares. Obviously, I have a new background. Need to figure out my filming setup, but I'm really happy with how our apartment's turning out. I may do some like apartment videos. I'll have to see some more like lifestyle home vlog videos. But yeah, right now I just wanted to sit down and film a video because I haven't done this in so long. So let's just get right into the fashion trends. Again, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. That would mean the absolute most to me. And follow my TikTok because I'm definitely doing more niche home updates on there, and definitely need to get back into my outfits. I have been in such a fashion rut, like I feel like, or a styling rut, because I stare at my closet and I just don't even want to bother, and I hate that feeling. And I feel like everyone who cares about fashion or puts together outfits and loves doing that, when you're in a rut with it, it really sucks. I need to get out of that, but hopefully talking about fashion will prompt me to be better with styling. Okay, I have to start with my first trend prediction, which is the color magenta or plum. I feel like magenta is a bit too bold, like too bright, too high of a saturation. Color burgundy's sister, like it's such a beautiful fall muted color, and I feel like purple is just kind of looked over so much of the time. I bought a purple Balenciaga city bag and I am so happy I did. I was so on the fence when I originally bought it. I was like, I don't even need this, but I love the color so much. It's so stunning and it goes with everything, and I think that is a test to this color because when you have something in this color, obviously it's a bit of a statement. So is red, so is burgundy not so much, but like red, when we were seeing red tights, red everything, I feel like purple plum is going to be the next big thing. And I feel like going into the spring, we're gonna see a lot of muted purples and pastels. I feel like purple just hasn't had its time yet. It's been pink, it's been red, it's been everything besides purple. So I'm banking on plum being the color of the season. Okay, my next one is very 2016 coded. That is thigh-high boots or knee-high socks. I'm gonna give some option here because I feel like thigh-high boots are so specific that like you would never wear thigh-high boots with short shorts in this day and age. Fashion trends that I talk about need to be versatile for like workwear, like no one's wearing that in the fall time also. I just think have a really interesting boot, like even suede, even leather up to your thigh, and wearing like a sheer dress over, or just wearing any length of dress over and just knowing that like you're covered up to your thigh is just kind of fun. Like I think obviously, and I had a pair of suede thigh-high boots I would wear over skinny jeans in 2016. I think there's a space for them. I feel like we've seen a lot, we've kind of gone to the extreme with the slouchy boot, and we're seeing a lot of slouchy boots. It's not my favorite silhouette just because it's like so kind of telling of the time, like it's not a timeless piece. I feel like with thigh-high or knee-high boots, you could keep them for years and just wear them under wide leg jeans and nobody would know that they're thigh high. So it's a piece you can keep for longer. But then I'll go into knee-high socks. I feel like we've seen so many tight, but I feel like we haven't seen like a overtaking of knee length socks. And I think, or even thigh high socks, I think just high knee-high socks or thigh-high socks are gonna take over tights. And I really love that look. I think you can do gray. You could like those with loafers look really cute. Those with ballet flats. That's a great transition for a ballet flat rather than just like a slouchy sock. Because again, we've seen so many slouchy socks, slouchy boots. We need to like get back to the thigh-high, knee-high sock vibe. So that's my next prediction. Okay, and then I know I mentioned like suede boots for the thigh-high boots, but I think with suede, we're gonna see it in more ways than just as accessories. And I know obviously you can wear a suede jacket, you can wear a suede bag, but I feel like we're gonna see a lot of suede, maybe jackets in different silhouettes. Suede pants I feel like could make a resurgence because I think we've seen leather pants, the Melina pant from Marzia. I never had a pair. We saw how big those got, and I think a version of that is on its way because we haven't seen a trending pant. We haven't seen like the checker pant of the 2020s. There has not been a pant like the leopard print pant of last print jean of last year. I love a good vintage leopard print pant. I won't wear a leopard print jean. We're making our way towards like a vintage inspired pant trend. I really hope that's suede pants because I think I've owned a few pairs in the past that just never have fit me, but I think it's a really fun texture. And obviously please try and buy it secondhand if you can. Obviously I thrift, so everything I own is secondhand. And then my next one is kind of circus pirate core. We've seen, I talked about circus core maybe like a year and a half ago in terms of stripes, and I think we haven't seen the resurgence of vertical stripes that I've wanted, and I really hope polka dots transform into stripes. Like ringleader type, circusy, clowny, even maybe padded shoulders will come back in a sense of exaggerated jackets. I own this suede jacket that has the buttons symmetrically down the front. I've worn it before for sure. I love it. It fits me so well. I found it in the Halloween costume, probably as a pirate costume. Halloween section of Value Village, probably as a pirate costume. Dude, I just love that silhouette. I think like ringleader type, a lot of buttons, a lot of like that stitching that goes across. I think just fun button fronts and just inspired by, it's not even clown core, just circus core. Circus, clowny, funny, different variations of jackets. And I feel like going off the kind of clown pirate type aesthetic, we're seeing a lot of lace layering. And I think this is really interesting because we've seen so many people tie scarves on their waist during the summertime. And I think I love accessorizing. I love when a trend is so versatile to your own closet. I obviously own so many lingerie pieces, so many longer tank tops, skirts that I could pull up as a top to create that layering effect. And I've just seen it, like that's like the one I've seen the most. And I think it's really versatile and fun. Obviously there's more ways to wear it than over jeans under a baggy t-shirt. I think you could, I have a lace scarf you could wear as a headscarf, you could wear it. I think even just like putting it on your bag, like I have, actually honestly I have a lace scarf I should tie on my bag. That'd be really cute. See, now I'm getting ideas. I think just lace, camisole, dresses, and really layering with those is coming back, and I think it's really interesting. Going back to the 2000s, I feel like ponchos are actually making a resurgence this year. I've been on the poncho game since 2021. I love ponchos. I think they're really cute, but I've seen a lot of knit ponchos, and I feel like this is a very callback to the early 2000s where you wear like a matching poncho and matching mittens type situation. So I'm really curious to see if I can find any ponchos at the thrift store, like knit ones that are actually warm for the winter. I love the ponchos. I think they're so cute but also very practical, so that's what I love in a trend. And then I feel like we have finally entered, dare I say, gauchos. I think we've seen tight capris and we're moving away from like Bermuda short type pants into like this hybrid gaucho. Like Dior recently, or Dior Bermuda shorts they were called, are in season, and they look like also pirate pants or ringleader circus pants, which I think is so fun. I love a baggy trouser pant, baggy trouser short, baggy capri, so I'm all for gauchos and going a bit baggier with that, obviously in like a fall way, like plaid, all this. And then also I have been saying since probably for about a year, my next one is tartan / plaid / argyle print, and I think we're gonna see a lot of full plaid outfits. Like I've been seeing like a lot of Burberry inspired looks, and I really love that preppiness of fall. Very Gossip Girl, very schoolgirl oriented, not even schoolgirl oriented, just like preppy as an aesthetic, and I really love a good print. So I think seeing that in tights, even in socks and accessories, but also full looks, full jackets. I love a plaid jacket now that I think about it, like not like flannel plaid, but like tartan, British, Burberry inspired plaid. I have a plaid skirt actually. I have quite a few I need to wear. Okay, and then my last one for coats, obviously fall comes with coats, I think is like a bomber jacket. And obviously you can envision the 2016 bomber jackets. We've been seeing a lot of funnel neck jackets. There's a small Canadian brand called the Bronze Age that came out with this stunning funnel neck kind of bomber type jacket, like kind of sporty in a way with ruched sleeves. It's so stunning. I just envision that with so many outfits. That's on my wish list right now. But I think just that we're kind of seeing a hybrid of the funnel neck being a trend, but also I feel like the bomber style we have not seen in a while. So I'm very curious to see if that actually comes back. I'm definitely gonna be thrifting soon, so I need to film a thrift with me. I'm gonna go to Value Village very soon. There's so many in the city. So that's my next plan. So subscribe, make sure you subscribe so you see what I actually do find at the thrift store. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm literally filming this at before 8 a.m. before work. I just really want to talk about fashion because I've been in such a styling rut. So if you want to subscribe, that would mean so much, and follow my Instagram and my TikTok, and I will see you in my next video, which hopefully will be a thrifting video.